Hi guys, it's Destiny here. So today we're going to discuss my November wrap up, December wrap up. So welcome to the first video of 2020. Hi guys, it's Destiny here. So today we're going to discuss my November wrap up, December wrap up. So welcome to the first video of 2020. I am actually filming this on the 1st. I have the day off, so I figured why not get a whole bunch of filming done. Excuse the voice. If you can hear him tinkling, we probably can. He is enjoying the fact that I'm off. So yeah, we're gonna talk about my November wrap up. I did not read much. I read 2 books, started 2 more, and hoping to finish those in the first week of 2020, and then I can move on to my TBR, which went up live today. So if you haven't seen it, I will leave it at the end. And if I can figure out how to leave it up in the eye, I will. But yeah, so let's get started. But first, a drink out of one of my favorite Christmas gifts of the year. This cup is like the size of my head. My mother-in-law saw this. I think she said it like Cracker Barrel. It was like, oh no, you need it. So sip sip. If you're wondering, that's not coffee, it's sweet tea. Your girl's already had her coffee this morning. So yeah, so the first thing I got read this month was Tempted by PC and Kristen Cast. This one is the Smart, Betrayed, Chosen, Untamed, Hunted 7th? I believe it's the 7th installment in the House of Night. In this one, if I'm correct, I've read a lot of these recently, is a continuation of the story. It was really good. I do remember that. If I'm right, this is the one where in the last one it was all about Stevie Ray. Burned was all about Stevie Ray, and this one's about Zoe. Yeah, the last one was about Stevie Ray, and this one's about what happens when Zoe and her friends go to another country to try to stop Nafayette and Clenola and what they're doing. And something big happens at the end of this one. I don't want to spoil it if you've never read this series. It's a really good series to read. You really should read it. But something big happens right at the end of this, and it's like, what? I have to have the next one. What are you talking about? What? This one has a lot of Zoe trying to fight the fight of good, and what that means, and her and Heath are having a little bit of a struggle because she doesn't want him going with her, but on the same hand he's like, but I'm yours, I should go with you, what if you need me? And so yeah, what happens when he does go with them. So that I got this one read. It was a 5-star read just for the ending. It was definitely a 5-star read. It was really, really good. The next thing I was able to fully finish, was Awakened, set by PC and Kristen Cast. This is number 8, I think 8 in the series. This one is all about what happens to Zoe. This one has a lot of Stevie Ray and the rest of the gang in it. You get a lot of their perspective in this one versus the rest of the series. The rest of the series is told mostly in Zoe's perspective and her mind. But this one, Zoe's not there. Let's put it that way. Zoe's not there. She's not dead or anything, but she's just not there. So we spend a lot of time with everybody else. You get to know Stevie Ray. I believe this one has Jack's chapter. Is this the one that has Jack's chapter? I'm pretty sure this one has... No, it's the next one. Okay. This one, but yeah, so you spend a lot of time in everybody else's head versus Zoe's. And Zoe's going through a lot, and everybody else is in the real world trying to deal and trying to get Zoe back. And Zoe's where she's at going, no, I don't want to go back. I'm going to stay here. I don't want to go back. And In this one, we get to learn a lot more about Stark. Stark is like one of my favorite characters, guys. He's not good. He is good, but he's not perfect. And that's what I love about him. He is Zoe. He does become Zoe's like boyfriend, and like they start to have a relationship in this book. Well, he started in the last book, but this one is more of an epitome of it. And he's one of my favorite because what they did, instead of making him look like the ideal boyfriend, instead of making him look like, oh, he's Mr. Perfect that's gonna come fix everything, Stark instead is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm ready to do it. Yeah, have no clue what I'm doing, but my girl's in trouble, so let's do this. I don't care what it takes. Let's do this. Excuse me. Time to throw a toy. And so it's wonderful. It's wonderful and great and just amazing that he is ready to defend her and ready to go to war for her, essentially, and is not afraid to say, I've made mistakes. I've not always been good. I've not always been perfect, but I'm here and I love you. And if you'll let me, I'll be with you till the end. And so he's my favorite character, and we spent a lot of time in his head in this one. And I loved it. It was a 4-star read for me. I wish they had fleshed the rest of the Nerd Herd out just a little bit more. I wish we had gotten perspectives of like Erin's head, which is one of the twins. Her perspective I would love to see. I would love to see Damien's and like all his vocabulary, like how he would think would be different than everybody else's. Yeah, I would just love to see perspectives from them. We do get some from Kanoa and Narfiat in this one, I believe. Let me check real quick, guys. I don't want to lie to you. Annie, go lay down, baby. Sorry, guys. She sees somebody outside and thinks, I don't want to go out there. That's Stevie Ray. Yes, we do. It's a lot of Zoe and Stevie Ray toward the end of this book, but you do get perspective from everybody else, like Kanoa and all that, and they tell you what's going on. It's not so much of a story where you're seeing it through Zoe's eyes and she's finding out later. No, you're finding out from everybody by reading their thoughts, basically. But yeah, so this was a 4-star read. I really wish we had gotten more of the Nerd Herd perspective. At one point, it's like they kind of disappeared. Stark has to go to this special place to take Zoe to get her back. And Darius and Ariette go with her, or with them, and the Nerd Herd is just like, I'm like, the whole time I'm reading that, it's cool that I'm getting to experience with them or whatever, but where's my Damien? Like, are they still with the council? Are they home? Like, what happened to them? Like, Stark decided to take Zoe to this isle, but where's everybody else? And that's not really addressed until you get a Stevie Ray chapter where she doesn't even say, honestly, I don't think. You don't find out until I think the next one where everybody else is and what's going on with them. But so I gave it 4 stars for that. So those are the only 2 things I read in December. Guys, it's been a crazy month. I spent the week of Christmas sick. I took 2 days off work because I was so sick. And then now here it is, the 1st. My wife is sick. I somehow got her sick. Like, she has everything I had but worse. So I have not been reading much at all, but I did start 2 other things and I'm hoping to get them finished like this week. If I do not finish one of these this week, I'm probably gonna put it down. I'm sad about that, but I don't want to put it down because I have talked to Becky about it. But let me tell you what it is, and then we'll go into that a little bit more. And that would be Destined by PC and Kristen Cast. Now this is the first, I am at 184. Guys, I realized I got to like page 90 on this the first time. And this is where I DNF'd the series. we get another character added into the nerd herd. She does have a special ability and like she fits, but I just felt, to me, it feels like, okay, cool. So you're just adding another layer to keep the story going. Not saying I don't think her special power is going to come in handy or anything like that, but it's just, I feel like they threw her in as an afterthought. And so, like, it makes sense why she's there and how she got there and everything. I'm just having trouble seeing where she's going to fit in. I messaged Becky and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling really hard with this one. I have not wanted to pick it up and read it. I'm having trouble, guys. I really, really am. I'm probably going to give it at least another 50 pages. Becky said the ending was really good. So it's like the last 50 pages is really, really good. So I'm trying to finish it out and see how I feel. But we're going to have to see. Kel. Thank you. We'll have to see how I feel about it. But yeah, so we will, I don't know. Again, I'm at 186 and just have not wanted to pick it up. The other thing I have started this month, and I don't have it with me, I started reading the second in the Name of the Wind series. I don't really remember what it's called. I've read the first like 200 pages of it. I got it from Libby, which is the same thing as Overdrive, from my library, and they had it e-reader. And work lately has been really, really slow. Like, usually it's like 7 seconds in between a call. Like, I end a call, go into what we call ACW. It's like in waiting call, or after call works, what I call it, where I finish my notes and everything. And then I hit available, and it's like 7 seconds later, I'm talking to somebody else. Well, we have hit like 2 to 3 minutes in between calls. Last night, it was 36 minutes available that I just sat there and did nothing. And so I decided, well, let's see what Libby has. Maybe I can get a book and I can, read a little bit. I usually don't have my phone on me when I'm at work, but I decided, well, we are like 3 or 4 minutes in between calls. Twiddling my thumbs making me bored. Like, I'm gonna fall asleep if I don't do something. I read the first 150 pages and the book will be here on Friday. Today's Wednesday. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. It'll be here Friday. I forgot how much I love that book. It is a tome, but it's good. It's a good tome. So I've started it. And the other thing I've started this month is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I am farther than I thought. I'm at 198 in it. This I have not finished, not because I don't love it, not because I'm not loving it, just because I've been busy and I've been keeping it in my book sleeve that I made myself. And I forget it's in there, I forget it's down there, so I'm probably gonna finish it this week. I think I'm just gonna like binge read it today or tomorrow, and just go ahead and finish it out. I do want to try to finish this one as well. So these two are probably my focus for the next week, but I have started this. I am loving it. I'm annotating it. You can see I haven't cut my things off yet. I am annotating it. I've just got to the part where she's starting to see Timlin as a human and is starting to fall in love with him, and rereading this makes me realize that she fell in love with him not because she loved him, but because he is the only person who has ever been nice to her, who has ever seen her as an actual person and not a means to an end. So to me, her family treated her as a way to get food, a way to survive, like a means to an end. She was the means for them to survive, to keep living their life. Now, Timlin doesn't see her that way. Timlin loves her and wants her to be, with him. No, ma'am. Go lay down. No. You're not going to go play with the dog outside. I know. No. Wait. Come on. Wait. Oh, I see the paws. What is it? Oh, what is it? No, we're not going outside to play with the other puppy. Can you go lay down, please? Do you want another piece of popcorn? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. One piece of popcorn? Yeah, Mom. No? No? Yes? Yes? Yes. Okay. Sorry guys, I have the windows open so I can film. I film with natural light. And so she is like, whines every time she sees another dog. She just wants to go play, so excuse that. But like rereading this, I'm analyzing it a lot more than the first time I read it, because I remember the first time I read this, by the time I was at this point, I was like, is anything gonna happen? Because I'm bored. But I pushed myself through it because everyone loved it so much, and I'm glad I did, and I'm gonna finish it. It's just taking me a while to do it. But yeah, that is my November wrap up. I've read started 2 more, and hopefully we'll finish some more, but we will see. Yeah, I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you want to see more of my face, hear more of my opinions, the cat's knocking things over, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next one.